Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special guest. His name is Sean. Sean, welcome.
Hi, how are you, Benny? Nice to meet you. Sorry.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing fine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. It's a good sunny morning in New York City. Feeling terrific. This is my first day off in a while, 6 months really. I've been working like 7 days straight. So it feels nice to just relax for a little bit.
Okay, before we get into that, right, because I'm very curious to find out, what the goal is of you working so hard and that long, without having a break in so much months. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Sean?
Well, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but originally I'm from Samarkand, which is this 2,700-year-old ancient city in Uzbekistan, modern-day Uzbekistan. By blood, I'm Tajik. But I also speak Uzbek. I also speak Russian because Uzbekistan used to be part of the former FSU, former Soviet Union. I came here when I was about 13, so I'm a U.S. citizen. Work in the medical field. I work as a dialysis technician with people with chronic kidney failure. Basically, they come in every other day to get their blood filtered, food fluid, stuff like that. My whole family actually in the medical field, nurses, doctors, stuff like that. Uh, so I've actually studied nursing for about 2.5 years, and then I made like a radical change to study acting for about another 2.5 years with great teachers: Anthony Abeson, Jim Parrick, James Price. They're really great teachers here in New York City. I also work part time as a translator for the TV show Blacklist, where I basically come on set and help actors learn certain lines in different languages. It's definitely a fun part of like what I do. Once in a while, when they need help with Russian, Tajik, or Uzbek, they call me in. So that's a lot of fun. I've been investing in data for about past 16 months, dollar cost averaging. But I really got drawn into this field, it's just insane. Once you get into the educational part of it, you learn so much. It's better than any like a college course you can take. Once your whole money is invested, like the stuff that you learn is just insane. It's been a lot of fun. I'm also a Cardano ambassador. I forgot the most important thing. So I'm on the official forum. I try to promote Cardano. I try to help build the social environment and start contests, stuff like that.
Yes. So that's one of the things that I really admire, with the ambassadors. I remember when I first reached out to you, you were very enthusiastic. You're like, hey, wow, I'm willing to do anything, to promote Cardano. And I mean, I'm an ambassador, so it's like
Yeah,
you really take that role very serious, and I really love that.
I'm very passionate about it. Yes.
Yes, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for doing that.
You're amazing with your initiative, and you started by yourself. That the foundation like the Cardano effect is. So I tip my hat off to you for your initiative.
Yes, I mean, we spoke briefly just before we went live, and I explained to you, yeah, right now I'm so like doing on my own, and it's tough, it's challenging, and I'm really looking to see if I can find other community members who can join and partake and perhaps even do certain interviews as well. So I'm hoping to grow, let's say, the team as we progress, as we go further. Right now we have two other guys who's actually pledged to help. We have Maxime from Belgium, and we have Project from the UK. Both of the guys you've seen also active on Twitter. And
Love the international side of things. It's like everybody from like all over the world. It's not just one country, one area. So it's a lot of fun. You meet new people. It's great. Terrific.
yes, yes, exactly, exactly. I mean, look at this. We hook up together, and you're in New York. I'm here in the Netherlands. And I mean, just I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I spoke to Vasil. I mean, he's from Eastern Europe, and I think just after this interview, I have another one with a guy also from Eastern Europe. So yeah, it's going to be great, and I really love it. The international aspect of it, getting to know much more people. But today we're kind of focused on you. You're the most important person right now. So you mentioned earlier that you've worked the past 6 months, basically 7 days a week without a day off. What is the motivation behind of that?
It's a silly motivation, but basically I just want to get to 1 million ADA before Shelly, which probably I will not succeed in doing. But I just want to set that goal for myself and just go for it. And it's what
Nice.
I've been doing. Yeah.
One of the things that I really do like, about that is that I get to ask people about their motivation, about how they got into Cardano and what about the project actually attracts them. Can you just let us know a little bit about what about the project attracts you and how you got into Cardano?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's actually a kind of funny thing. The first time I even heard of blockchain was at the end of 2017, so just at that high. But when I heard of Bitcoin, the association that I made in my mind was like taxi tokens, like New York City taxi tokens that they used to have that went up
Yeah.
to a million at one point. I thought like that's the association I initially made, which doesn't make much sense. But once I got into it, I instantly understood what it was. Like when I was in high school, I was in the Academy of Finance. And there was this one teacher, Mr. O'Neill, who's an accounting teacher. He spoke about if somebody comes along, right, in this space and comes up with a thing that would get rid of the middleman, he wouldn't only become a billionaire, he would become a trillionaire. It would be like a paradigm change. And I don't remember why, but that kind of stuck with me all these years. And the second that I heard about distributed ledger systems and Bitcoin, the whole thing, I instantly made a connection and I understood what this is, what this revolution is. It's a paradigm change. It's not just about money, it's about everything. It changes everything, affects everything and everyone. But of course, I missed that boat. So I was looking for other things. There were like 1,000 different cryptocurrencies. So I started researching. I came to Ethereum, but I missed the boat again. And I finally came to Cardano. And when I heard about it, peer review, a formal, semi-formal verifications, it clicked with me. Like I thought this is the project for me. I'll be an early investor. I start now, and when it blows up, it's going to be huge. Like that's what I believe. That's my motivation. I believe in this platform.
Wow. Your story sounds similar to mine as well, and but definitely the majority of, let's say, the people who missed the boat kind of realized somewhere around late 2017 the potential, to really change lives, this technology has, cash wise, of course. But if you really look deeper, I think the professor that you had, actually, who mentioned that part of removing the middleman,
Yeah.
and then later on, whereby I
Something
think,
later that just, yeah, it stuck with me. that,
yes,
yeah, that was
ex-
actually 2008, I believe, when I was graduating high school. Yeah. So thanks for Tony, I guess, if he's around.
yes, exactly. So that's it. I think the technology does have definite potential to change on how things are actually being stored. Think about it. My medical records, no one can tamper with it.
You cannot change it. You cannot hide anything.
Exactly, but also land registration. Where I come from, that's a big thing at the moment.
Right. Right.
There's a lot of people who have land, including my family. And what happened is you have politicians occupying the land, but those politicians are the one actually who are preventing my family from actually regaining possession of our property.
That's true. I mean, I totally understand that. I have my family has some property back home as well, Uzbekistan. So that is something that you always worry about. When a corrupt government official comes along, changes the records, or maybe they're in control of it. They're in control of the system, so they can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah.
That's
And,
definitely, yeah.
and that was one of the things actually that attracted me to Cardano when I heard, about, hey, blockchain that is being developed, for land registration and stuff. I started digging deeper, and when I saw the team behind of it, and I heard about, hey, the scientific research approach, and all of those, the formal methods, etc., the audits, and I'm like, wow. I mean, I missed the Bitcoin. I
Yeah.
missed the boat on that one. I missed the boat on Ethereum. And at the time, yeah, Litecoin was interested, but still too expensive. So that's how I kind of like looked at the top 10. And the only one that really sprung out, that was Cardano. And
Mhm.
ever since, and we're speaking about, I think it was October, November 2017, ever since, I've given my attention to that project. And
Sure.
I will continue that for years to come. So,
I mean, Charles as well. The second you hear one of his talks, or one of his presentations, you come on, if you're an intelligent person, you'll definitely like feel a connection, because the
Yeah.
man doesn't talk about like hype things. He talks about like solid, like his message is strong. He talks about foundations. Become the financial stack for the developing world. I mean, that makes sense. Of course, this technology is not gonna like um, be huge at the beginning in the United States and developed countries. Of course, go after Africa, go after Mongolia, Ethiopia. That's a smart. It's just, I mean, the guy's just great. I don't know.
I kind of have the impression, and you said it well, with the developing world. Which other project out there is actually doing this? Which other project out there is actually looking towards the developing world? If a technology can prove to work, if you can get it done there to work and solve problems there, where it's
Or just
actually,
or just give tools for the people to solve the problems themselves. Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's it. Then you know for sure that you have a solid thing. You have a solid platform. You have a solid basis.
right.
And you know what? Okay, the Western world will come. Yeah,
That's true. And it is an ambitious project. People we get a lot of slack for being a little slow, but hey, we're like a bamboo tree where it takes like a long time for the seed to germinate, and then it just springs up in a couple of weeks. Or like a coiled spring, maybe a better analogy.
yeah,
When it takes off, it's gonna take off. You're either gonna be on board or you're gonna miss it.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's what I believe as well. And I'm pretty sure that many, many out there, along with both of us, agree as well.
absolutely. We're a huge community, over 70,000 people on
Reddit.
Instagram. Yeah, it's a big community.
Yes. Hey, so, I mean, we mentioned this a little bit earlier about your project. The meme contest.
Yeah,
We
I wouldn't call it a project, but it's my initiative.
Yeah,
It's what I mean, present this guerrilla style marketing technique when you get people to join in and do something fun, have fun with it, but also promote Cardano and get the word out in a like a millennial type of way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that and just in depth a bit more about the meme contest? What are you hoping?
I mean, it's pretty simple, really. All you have to do to join is to basically make a meme, Cardano related, hopefully positive, nothing, no FUD, please. We have enough of that going on. And just post it on social media. And the prizes, as of now, 2K ADA, 2000 ADA. But of course, we have a link where you can donate if you don't want to participate yourself. If you're not into that type of thing, you can donate. And more people that get in, the bigger it'll be. The incentive will be greater to participate. We already have hundreds of memes. I mean, when I first started, I could maybe find 5 about Cardano. I mean, I could find tons about Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I couldn't find any of Cardano. And I felt like, no, this is not right. We should have a lot more. And now we do.
Okay, wow. How many do we have, do you think, at this moment?
At this moment, it got to be more than 100, like
More than
really distinctive, like great memes that will just, put a little chuckle in your soul, in your
Yeah.
belly.
I remember when you put that out, and then I think it was Project, not sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. He came out with this Yoroi, the armor guy playing this football.
Real. Fake head step to the back, real heads up front. I'ma show you what it is right now. Yo, the head of the class, yo, let me school him. I'm the king of the game and only one crown to rule him. One crown to jewel him, any crowd I move him. Yeah. Fancy with the footwork, they wonder if I'm human. Amazing with the fast limbs, cutting like a backspin, ready for the action. I get a perfect 10 like a prime Olympiad. I'm a proven fact, you have yet to get beyond the lab. The fresh is back, fans cheering like I'm the Mac. Body rock without a map, serving with the Buddhist act. Legs moving super fast, arms like the famous latch. The truest tweet, you should really find a better match. Go back to square one, get some old practice. Gotta get down, get up, gotta get down, gotta get down, gotta get down, get up.
That was actually a lot of fun. I think you might have done it before, but that's definitely a great submission. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If you had to promote Yoroi, I mean, I don't think you can do better than that. I mean, that's just beautiful.
I would definitely advise in Project, if you're looking, submit that there to Team Yoroi, because that's a darn yeah,
Sure, yeah.
you did well on that.
That's an awesome meme, GIF, or whatever you might call it, for sure. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I hope he also, considers doing something for your initiative as well, because I do believe, that he does have talent, and not only him, of course, but the Cardano community as well as a whole. We have lots of talented people, so I really do hope, that the guys really, take consideration on that, and yeah, put the creativity to work.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're not even foundation backed. It's just us, and we're just having fun, and it's working. It's a guerrilla style marketing. It's perfect for Cardano. I mean, look at like a Ukrainian, recent Ukrainian president, right?
Mhm.
Elect. He never marketed, like, did not use any traditional marketing campaigns to like advance his cause. He just did it all online, and he won. It's a
Yeah.
different world. We don't have to go for like TV ads, Super Bowl ads. I mean, we can just do it as a community in a clever, roundabout way. We can get this done together.
Yeah. It shows, let's say, what the what's basically social media can do, how powerful it can be, for a cause,
Absolutely.
and you are definitely making good use of that. So well done.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, in like a week, it went up to like a top 3 topics on Cardano Forum of all time since inception, and like in 6 days, it's done it. So that's I call it a success. Yeah.
Good. Okay, so what I did is I sent it out to the community and asked them, if they have any questions. And unfortunately, there weren't tons of questions, but there was
Sure.
there was definitely one that I found that was very well, and that is, who is going to be the jury? Because if there's a contest, then there must be a jury, So
That is
who is in the jury?
It's a good question. It is not going to be just me. I'll be one of the jurors. But the thing is, go on the official website if you're interested in participating, and volunteer to be a judge. I will definitely consider you. Yes, like up to 10 people. Like, all go and volunteer. Even if you have memes, that's fine. I don't care. And we'll make a team of judges, and we will come together and vote on the best meme we can find.
Okay, will that be made public? Who all are in the jury?
Of course,
Part of-
absolutely. Yes. Yeah. And it'll be within the community. Of course, the senior community members will be given more privilege. So if you have like an ambassador who volunteer to become a judge, they'll certainly get more preferential treatment. But sure, submit your, if you want to volunteer, just go online. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll definitely make sure that that is also posted in the video. Make sure to send me the links so that we can make sure that people know where to go to.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good. What is your? I mean, just looking forward, towards the future. What is your vision for Cardano?
Oh my God. Once the smart contracts and decentralized applications are available, it's going to be insane. I mean, half, if not, I don't know, all of Ethereum people will transition like that, because it's interruptible with all cryptocurrencies. It's sustainable. It's it's a much better platform. It's more sound. It's built on Haskel, which is a functional programming language. Yes, it's much better when it comes to financial systems, when it comes to insurance, when it comes to loans, stuff like that. So it's gonna be insane. Next couple of years, it's gonna be beautiful. This community will just spring up into, oh my God, it's gonna be just, I can't wait. We'll have programmers, we'll have a code, people who write code and stuff like that. We'll have applications left and right. It will just be something else. I can't even predict. I mean, in 10 years, this could be, God knows what it is, like the internet, right? You can never predict it becoming like this.
Yeah, that's correct. Think about it. Remember, last year they came out with Yelly, the virtual machine.
Right. Right. I don't know how to pronounce it either. It's like EL. Right.
I'm having difficulty as well. So what you just said, programs running on the Ethereum platform can actually migrate.
Right. Yes. Plutus, Marlow. This, like, you don't even have to learn a new language. You don't have to learn Haskell. But of course, it's, if you want to, no one's stopping you, because it's a great language to learn. But you don't have to. You can simply use, Solidity and stuff like that, and you can keep making your stuff. on Ethereum platform.
Yeah. Do you have knowledge of Plutus, or you're not a programmer?
I am not a programmer at all, but I just use common sense. I mean, and it makes sense. I will love to learn programming, but I've just been working so damn hard lately. I even bought a 2018 iMac, like fully spec'd out, like spent like $5,000 on it. I'm like, I'm gonna become a programmer. I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna make dApps, and then I went and worked the whole year through, maybe with like 5 days off, because I just want to accumulate ADA.
Yeah.
Hey, the second I have some time, that's definitely something that I'll be looking into, like diving into, learning programming.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know, about your vision for, for Cardano. I just want to touch lastly on your role as a Cardano ambassador. How did you become one, first of all? And secondly, what has changed since you became an ambassador?
So how do I become an ambassador? I stuck around the forum for a long time. I'm actually the only person on the forum who has got a devotee badge. Basically, what it means, you visit the forum 365 days consecutively without missing a single day.
I saw it.
I'm the only person who has that for now. It's been a month. I was hoping more people would join in. But yeah, I've been on the forum for like 500 days, constantly posting, constantly interacting with people. And I just threw my name into the hat and I got picked. When you stick around long enough, people notice you.
Yeah, that's correct.
But I see my role as an ambassador is to promote our community, to help it grow, encourage people. Also, make sure nobody breaks any rules, because we do have some rules on the forum, like Cardano etiquette. We like to foster like an intellectual space, not like FUD spreading, hate throwing, like stuff like that. We try to avoid. So I just keep an eye on the forum, moderate a little bit and help join initiatives like yours, help promote them. Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good. Now, I personally don't have any more questions, but perhaps you do, or you'd like to, mention something that you think the community might want to know.
Well, actually, I do have access to the foundation people, to the higher ups on the forum. So I would love people from the community to contact me if they have some initiatives that they want to work on, if they need help with. And I would like to work with people to help them develop things. If they want to get funding, please do contact me and let's go for it. Let's contact the foundation. Let's get some money flowing. Let's make things happen. So that's about it.
I am positively sure that with that last note, you're going to have an influx of a lot of, people who actually, contacting you for with a lot of ideas and a request for funding.
Oh, yeah, I'm always on the forum. Please, yes, we desperately need requests for funding. So come to us. Let's make things happen.
Okay, Sean.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Danny. It was a pleasure.
No, the pleasure is mine. Definitely, it's. I really love speaking to you, man.
Sure, let's make another one of those things, man. It's fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Definitely not. Actually, next month Maxime will be in, and he's up and running. His internet connection is stable. He has Google Hangouts. It's all connected, so he can do live interviews as well. And I am going to ask him to contact you, because I'm pretty sure you're going to love the guy.
Sure, yes. Let's do it.
And once project is up and running, once he has, his internet connection upgraded, I'll ask him to do a take with you as well.
Sure, it'll be lots of fun. Yeah, I'm up for it.
Perfect. Thanks a lot again.
Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, likewise. Take care.
Take care. Bye.